Hey everyone, it's Rhonda Robson with Rhonda's Tri-RRR-tistry, and today we're going to talk about color.
Hi everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to take those primary colors with the black and the white, and I'm going to put magenta off to the side for right now and just utilize these 5 colors to make other colors, utilizing this color wheel here as well. So I'm going to show you, utilizing blue, what I mean by that. So if I take blue and I add black, I should get a darker blue, okay? And so if that's the color I want to get, then I just need to add these two together. Now if I add white, I get a lighter blue, right? Then if I add blue to blue, you're going to get blue, so there's no need doing that. But if I add yellow, I'm going to get green. And then if I add red, I'm going to get purple. So cool thing, then once you get those colors, then they can be spread out to more. So let's say I have the green, because we combined yellow and green together. If I add red to that, I get a brown effect, right? Or if I add yellow to it, I get more of a yellow greenish color. Let's say I want to add more blue, then I get kind of that teal kind of look. So see what I mean? All you need are these colors, and then I do throw in magenta every once in a while, to get the colors that I'm looking for in my painting. So there's no need to go out and spend money just to get this seafoam green color, because I did. Why? I don't know, because I thought I had to. So that's why I wanted to come to you guys and show you some great stuff, because I can take this blue, become green, add blue to it, get it more teal, then I add white to that, and then I get even more teal, right? So really cool to be able to just mix colors together. And so that's what we're going to do today, just doing some basic mixing without magenta. Okay, I know that was in there last time, but I'm going to not use magenta and just show you from these, utilizing the color wheel. All right, let's get you down and let's start mixing. Bye for now. Hi everyone. All right. So we're going to mix colors utilizing the color wheel. I have my colors to the side. I'm going to just use Floetrol and water. So I have a little bit of water in here, and I use this little eye drop guy that I got in a kit, and I use it actually all the time, because instead of pouring water in, I just squeeze a little bit of water and it just lets out a little bit that I need. So, so I've got my water, I've got my Floetrol, and I have my little cups. So I'm going to mix the colors in, and some lids, so that way I can keep it for a project that I'll be doing for you guys too as well. So, all right. Okay, everyone, so we're going to mix colors, and I'm going to show you how I start by mixing these first, and then we'll mix the colors together with utilizing. I started with this little guy here, and I thought, I'm going to do it differently. So I've got him off to the side. I'll use that maybe a little bit later, but I'm going to fill this with Floetrol and get these colors mixed. Then we're going to mix them together in a small one. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so let's fill these up about, so this is probably about 4 ounces in there. Go ahead and do that for all of these. Didn't need to put my Floetrol in this cup, but now sometimes Floetrol, you got to be careful with it. Sometimes it has little thicker elements in it, kind of looking like little bit pieces of dried Floetrol, so just be careful. You can strain your Floetrol if you want. I do. I'm not today for this purpose, but I usually do strain my Floetrol when I'm making it for a painting. Okay. These are both black. Mars black. See, I need my glasses. Ivory black, ivory black. Okay, good deal. Just wanted to make sure I'm running out of this one. And so it's pretty thick right now. We'll add water here in just a minute. I don't know if I'm going to need any more black. Now white's harder to know if you've got it all mixed, especially with the white Floetrol, so just extra mix it, right? Just in case. Okay. Now this happens to be metallic lemon yellow. I'm just going to use it because the other yellow I have right now, it happens to be almost like a neon yellow, and I don't want to use that. So I'll go ahead and use this metallic yellow. And this red's color is Magenta red. So this is perfect because this magenta we don't need to utilize, but this is Magenta red. So that's awesome because I didn't even notice that, because this is the color that's used in printers, Magenta. To me, Magenta's more purpley, but that's awesome. Okay. And then this blue is Phthalo blue. Oop. Getting a little low on that one too. Now I'm going to go ahead and mix this little one in here. Sorry, I'll have more blue than the other colors, but that's okay. Sometimes you kind of have to change things up. Now each one of these is pretty thick. This is the thickness. It's really thick, leaving a really big mound. When you stir it, it stays on top when you let it go for a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4 before it heads in there. So it's pretty thick. So I'm going to add a little bit of water, not a lot. But I want these to be a little bit more fluid as we're working with. Trying to mix colors is what I was trying to say, but I discovered that I needed more Floetrol on that one. White looks good. Go add a little bit more on that one too. Got blue all over me now. I keep a little paper towel nearby. Okay, so right now I'm just going to take one squirt, whoops, missed the water, and I'll put one squirt in each one of these. And sometimes it'll seem like the paint is really thin because at first you'll just get the water, but then it'll start thicken up. So just stir it a couple more times, a couple more rounds, and it'll start thicken up. That one needs a little more water. Sometimes the paint's thicker too, so depending on the brand and depending on the full bodiness of it, so sometimes you need a little bit more water, but you'll be able to tell. This is just making a mound on the top, a medium mound, generous mound. I'll show you in just a second. But you'll be able to feel it too. After you've stirred hundreds of thousands of paints, you'll be able to start to feel it, as well as be able to see it on the top surface. I always save my sticks for later stirring. When I'm doing a lot of videos, I use the ones that I haven't done or utilized. But when I'm painting, I'll reuse my sticks all the time. Just looks cleaner when you're doing a video. Optics, right? Hear that word all the time. I knew the blue eye was going to need more water just because it had more in it. So I have multiple different brands here, right? I got Liquid Basics, I've got Master's Touch Acrylic, I've got Artist Loft Metallic, and Artist Loft regulars. So yeah, multiple different brands as well. Because like I said, I usually get whatever's on sale. So if Master's Touch has a 60% off or buy one get one half off, or that's what I do. I buy them at a discounted rate. Now there's certain ones that I really like I love the Deco Art Gold, 24 karat gold. I love that one, so I get that one. More specific, but, or the Payne's Gray, I can only find it really, the one that I really like in the Master's Touch. So at least the color that I like the best. So yeah, you'll get your own kind of groove, but to start out, who cares? Just get what's ever on sale. All right, so let me show you again. So this isn't as big of a mound, and it takes us 1 or 2 seconds to dissolve down into the paint. Hope you can see that. Okay. All right, so let's get that wheel out, and let's start. Let's start with red. All right, so what can we make with red? So we're gonna put, here's our wheel right here. So we're not gonna use red. We can make orange with red. So we're gonna put red and yellow together. My little guy here. Put a little bit of red. Just do like 3 stickfuls there. You can see. And then 3 stickfuls of yellow. I just use the same amount, right? 1, 2, 3. Now, the more yellow you want or the more red you want, you just put less in, right? Okay. So, if this is not the orange that you were looking for, if you want more of an orange, let's put a little bit more yellow in there then. Still seems pretty red to me, so let's put a little bit more yellow. And there we go, it lightens up and becomes more orange. Kind of a peach orange with that magenta in there. Okay, so that was the red. So let's do red and blue to make violet. And the more blue, I'm sure the more darker it'll get, the more red it'll probably be lighter. But we'll see. Oops, almost took those ones. I want the little ones. And see how it's turning into that violet? It's a darker violet because it seemed like there was more blue. So let's add just a little bit of red, more red into it. And then of course, if we add white to it, it'll do something different too, right? Or black. So, all right, so there's violet. Now, if I add red and white, I'm gonna get pink, right? So let's do that. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm not going to add a lot of white. I'm not going to add the same amount of 3 with white and with black because it doesn't take much to lighten or darken. So I'm just going to do 1 so you can see what that looks like. And then I'll add another one. How's that? Okay, so we've got a medium pink. Let's add a little bit more white. Bring this over here. There, it's getting lighter. And then 1 more, so we can get 3 and 3 in there. All right, so we got our pink. So last but not least, red and black. So you'll get a deeper red, right? So we got magenta, 1, 2, 3. And we'll just add 1 black at a time like we did with the white, okay? There's 1. It's kind of a deep magenta, deep purple, pink. I'm gonna, like almost like a plum, right? I don't know. Oh, okay, I'll add one more because I said I was gonna do 3. Almost spilled that. Okay, so we're getting deeper. Plum color. All right, one more. Even more. See how pretty that is? That plum. Wow. I like that. Okay, so with our red, we have black, we have white, we have violet, purple. Well, see, this one was more of a plum, and this one's, so I don't know what you can classify as a plum. So more of a burgundy, more of a plum, I guess, really. So violet, okay. And then kind of that orangey color, peachy kind of warmer red with the yellow. Okay, so that's the red. Pretty cool. All right, with these, their other 3 colors, we're gonna put those off to the side. And that's red. Actually, I'm gonna put these over here so that will help me remember. Okay, so let's do blue next, right? So we'll do blue and red. We know it's gonna come out there. Then we'll go, we don't need to do blue and red because we've already got that right here. So I'm gonna move this way. So that's in between the blue and the red. And then, so the next one we will want, and since we already know what blue and red, we're gonna come back here to the blue. You know what that one came up to be. There it is. So the next one is blue and yellow. So let's do our 3. 1, 2, 3. I think the blue's a little thicker still, but that's okay. Put him there. Actually, I'll do, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make this easy. I'm gonna do blue. I'm gonna get it set up. No, we're not. Just one thing at a time. I get thinking about something else and then, you know. I think of easier ways to do stuff and more efficient, and I'm just not going to do it that way. We're just gonna keep doing it the way we're doing it. Okay, I'm gonna grab a sip of my iced tea because you know what? I have to have my iced tea. And I've got a stool here, so I'm gonna sit down too as well. My back's starting to hurt, so. Okay, let's add a little bit of yellow to this. So we'll do one at a time. I'm kind of liking to see what the results are one at a time. So. Here comes the green, but it's a little darker green. Darker blue-green. Definitely has more blue. Okay. There's 2. You can see that pretty good. Might need to get you down closer. I think I'll get you down a little closer too after this one. All right, so then that's green. That's kind of a teal color looking. So let's get some more yellow in there. That's definitely becoming more green. So I'm guessing the more yellow I would add to this, because the blue kind of takes over, the more green it will become. All right. So that's yellow. And this one was the blue. Let's go with white. We don't need to do blue on blue, so the next one is white. There's one. I said I was gonna get you down and then I forgot. Sorry. So we're talking about this stuff that I forgot. I think that'll be better. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Okay, so we just added one white, so let's see how it lightens up the blue. Nice pretty blue. Kind of getting more of a sky blue there. Maybe a little bit of the ocean, depending on where you're at in the ocean, right? I wish I was in Playa del Carmen. We don't know if we're gonna be able to go on our trip. We usually take a trip with our family in June, and we're on that borderline of if it's gonna be closed or not, and we're trying to decide if we're gonna do it and try to be safe and utilizing masks and when we're traveling, and then we're at the villa, so I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. All right, so see, it's becoming even more of a sky blue, almost the color of my gloves. Last one. And it's getting lighter. So anything you want to make lighter, obviously you're kind of seeing the trend. You want to put a white in there. So if you like the color, but you just want a different shade of it, just add white. Okay, so there's that. And then the next one is black. So we're definitely going to have a darker blue there, just like what we did with the red, the magenta. And the magenta was kind of cool because it kind of turned into like a, I don't know, burgundy almost. So there's 1, 2, 3. And of course these aren't exact because some of my paint I'm dipping in more or not. So, all right, there we go. And so now we're gonna add black. We'll just add one in at a time again. There's one. I got a big clump on that one, so. So you'll get more of a navy, you know? Yeah, that's what we're coming up with here is a navy. Nice. You can make that even darker of a navy. There's 2. I just put my finger out like I was, you know, sipping on a teacup. Being dainty about it, I guess. All right, so there's navy, really navy. Here's one more, the black. Really pretty. Now I know it takes time to do this, but you know what? The thing that I love about art is actually the process of discovering what colors that you really think will go really well with the paintings that you want to do. And so I really love that discovery. Okay, so we know that those are the blue. We also know that, I'm gonna put this with the white, the black. This is the yellow. So I'm gonna put the yellow here so we know that the blue and the yellow made that green, so we don't need to do blue. And we don't need to do orange because, so in the triangle, primary colors, we already have done the yellow and the red and the yellow and the green, so we don't need to redo those again. So let's get the yellow. We've already done the red. We've already done the blue, but let's do the white and the black for the yellow, okay? So let's do white next. And then we're gonna play a little bit with colors. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we're gonna do white first. So we'll do one white. That was big. That was a big white. And it lightens it up. It's taken that yellow to even more of a lemon yellow, paler yellow. Okay, another one. There I went with my finger again. So this video is going to be a little longer than normal, and that's okay because it's kind of cool to figure out and have fun with color, right? So, and then there it goes, even lighter. Isn't that pretty? Pretty, 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 pretty. I can see that I would use this color in like a sunrise, right? With a baby light blue. Pretty. I love doing fluid art and creating a landscape, so that's kind of fun. All right, so there's the white one. I'll go that way there. All right, and then the last one is the yellow and the black. So this is gonna make kind of a interesting color, almost like an olive maybe. So let's see. Do 3, 1, 2. I notice there's red on the outside of this cup, so I want to get that really fast before that gets in my yellow. Okay. All right, so we're done with the white. Let's add one black first. So, interesting fact. So I was working with black and yellow. My husband's favorite NFL team is the Steelers, and his favorite college team is the Hawkeyes, so yellow and black. So I was trying to create stuff, and it turned green. And I was like so disappointed. So it is, when you're putting stuff together, important to know what colors make what colors. So yeah. This is going to be interesting to see how dark this gets. It's almost like a metallic-y, greenish black almost. And remember, this is metallic yellow, so that doesn't surprise me a little bit that it has that kind of a metallic look. And I think I'm going to add one more yellow. I don't think I had enough yellow in there to begin with. I think I added more black than I did yellow, so. Okay. Kind of almost like a charcoal gray. Interesting. Okay, so there's that with black. So now when you're adding white to black, you're gonna get shades of gray, right? So let's do that. Let's have white and then shades, and then we'll just add black to it and see what the different shades of gray that you can come up with. So I'm gonna move this way just a tad. We'll go this way. White and black. So the white is the first one, and black. Okay, all right. All right, so I got 3 scoops in there. Let's add black, 1. Let's see what happens. We kind of know what's going to happen, but. So there's your gray, if you needed some gray. There's 1. Let's do 1 more scoop. And it's getting a little darker. That would be my guess, and it is. And then 1 more scoop. Definitely a gray, nice medium gray. Okay, so that's between those two. All right, so now let's have a little bit of fun. So I'm gonna put the red over here. I mean the yellow red. The yellow over here. Go light and dark. We'll put that in between there. And we know, how am I gonna do this? It's really nice to have them in a triangle. I'm just gonna do them in a triangle. It's just easier. It'll come out this way. There. Okay. So now let's just have a little bit of fun. And I'm gonna kind of get this kind of situated so it's coming this way, and so that I can utilize this center. So I'm gonna do that really fast. Okay, so I have it set up here, but here's where I want to be focusing you on anyway. So I'll show you how I have it set up. So I've got it kind of set up like that. Blue and yellow make green there, those make there, and then it goes white, black, white, black, white, black. That's how I have it set up, but I really want you here so I can work with and have fun with colors. So, okay, let's see. We want to try to get like a brown, remember? So the orange and black together make brown. So let's try a little bit of this orange. Move it this way a little bit. Just do a little bit. And then a little bit of black. And it's coming out brown. See, it's brown. Nice. So if you wanted a little bit of grayish, use some brown and some gray, right? What other colors could we do? Let's do, see, that in black. Let's make like a really light, wonder if we can take this red, violet red, and put a little bit of white in it and see what it does. Just a little bit, just want to see, just a little bit. And there we go. Getting a lighter version of that color. See? Isn't that pretty? Oh, see? It's like going over here. So you can just take any color and add a white or a black and just take that and lighten it. So I want to do one more of those because of the navy. Where'd my navy go? There it is. So this was blue and black, and I want to add a little bit of white to it. And then I think this is the last one I'm going to do for fun. Oh, look at this. It's actually more of a dark teal. Look at that. Fun. Very cool. So, I don't know, fun with colors. I think that's what I'll call this one. But as you can see, lots of different ways to add different colors and to get the colors that you're wanting. So utilizing this color wheel helps. And then if there's a color of something that you want to create, I did this with a number of my paintings for my home. So I brought a candle or something that I wanted to copy the color, kind of, sort of. I did that. So I just bring whatever it is that I'm trying to make a color of, and I bring it and I put it right here, and I just keep mixing and adding. Utilizing this and knowing how the colors kind of start going is a great way to experiment with color. So anyway, all right, thanks for watching today. Bye for now. All right, so as I'm picking up here, I just wanted to let you see that these little cups are actually nice. They're condiment cups, and then they have lids. And so what I've done is I've just put on the lids yellow and white, so I know what made those colors. So anyway, and I am classifying that as a magenta, not a red. So just so my head is wrapped around that, and you are too. So if you actually get a true red, some of these colors are not the true blue color or the yellow colors, the yellow, metallic yellow, and then of course this is the magenta. So things will look different with the colors that you get, but you can utilize the same technique and theory as I've done here. So anyway, I really appreciate you watching my channel, and don't forget to subscribe and to click that notification bell and let me know what else you'd like to see me do. All right, bye guys, have a great day. Bye for now.
Thanks for watching, and if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so that way you can get notified when I have a new video up. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.